Hello, this video will cover the process involved in setting up your account from start to finish, including connecting your accounts with social profiles such as Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, adding PayPal credentials to receive payments from your fans, uploading product feeds, and setting the accounts to automate the status updates. So let's begin. Once you log into Farb Social account, the very first time you will be taken automatically to the My Account page. So let me explain to you what each section means. Profile picture. Profile picture is used to show you in Farb Social's unique search connection result, also used on your social profile page. We will cover these profile pictures and the search connections of Farb Social at later videos. Personal tab. If you complete all your information, including your name, address, date of birth, this is mainly used within the Farb Social system only. Password. Update your password for Farb Social login. Default settings. Set your default country, currency, the date format, and the time zone you are in. PayPal information. If you are going to sell products directly from Facebook, Twitter, and other social media statuses, then one of the unique requirements for it to work is that we do require the PayPal connection. We only accept PayPal connections, PayPal payment. If you follow this link up here, see how to get PayPal signature. This will take you to a step-by-step page provided by PayPal in how to acquire and request the API credentials. API access. Click on update. And click on the option to view API signatures. You will be given the necessary required username, passwords, and the signature. Username, passwords, and signature. Click Save. The credentials will be checked, and if everything is okay, you should have no issues whatsoever. Images. The shop header image and the shop footer images is mainly used for Facebook shop configuration. Again, we will cover this when we cover the Facebook shop integration element. Social. This is one of the unique element which is a required element. Without this, you will not be able to use Farb Social at all. So what we're going to do now is we're going to connect first we're going to connect our Twitter account. So let's see. Now if you've got multiple Twitter accounts, then ensure that you are connecting and authorizing the right Twitter account as well. So in this case, we are not connected to any particular Twitter account at all. So let me just sign in to my Akhtar Qasia, which is my personal Twitter account. I'm going to authorize the app, and I will be redirected back to Farb Social instantly. There we go. Now I'm going to add a Facebook account. For the Facebook, you have to add your Facebook profile page first before you can add your Facebook page. This is one of the requirements from Facebook themselves. It's not Farb Social's default requirement. Okay, so there we go. So we got the Twitter in there. So I'm going to add my Facebook profile first. Again, I will be taken directly through the Facebook login. If everything's okay, there we go. Now if you don't see any pop-ups coming up, do make sure that you have no pop-up blocker or a red cross mark appearing, because if you got no pop-ups coming up, then most likely your pop-up blocker is blocking those authorization sign up pop-ups coming up. Okay, so I'm going to add my FAB Solutions Facebook page. So I click on a page icon, and as you can see that once I add my Facebook profile page, it's found all the other pages that I manage as well. Okay, so I'm going to add the Beds Online one, because I'm going to be adding Beds Online product feed later on in this video. So I'm going to add this, and as you can see now, that you can add multiple pages as well. So if you manage multiple business pages, you can add multiple pages as well. There we go. So we have my personal Twitter page, we have my personal Akhtar Qassia Facebook's profile page, and then we have a Facebook page from a company called Beds Online. So this is the first initial setup for a required configuration for you to use FAB Social. Now the next step for this, once this is complete, is obviously you want to start using FAB Social to promote either products, contents, blogs, etc. Now depending on how you're going to do. But in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be uploading a product feed, which is from a company called Beds Online, and I'm going to show you how I'm uploading the product feed. This particular product feed, before I go any further, I'm going to show you where it is and how you do it. So you go into the configuration element of the left menu, and once I click on it, it expands with further options available to me, and the first option says product feed. The other options we will cover in later videos. So let's look at the product feed element. The product feed gives me two different options. Now I can, let me add a new feed. Now I can add a desktop feed. So if I've got a feed on my desktop that contains product titles, SKU, images, price, quantity, etc. in either CSV, XLX or any other format, then I upload directly from desktop feeds. Alternatively, if you've got a feed on a server URL, so perhaps Google product feed or affiliate feed or any other type of feed that is accessible from a URL, then you can enter your URL here. Now in our case, I know I have a feed URL, so I'm just going to copy that. It saves me remembering, and I'm going to bring this feed in via feed URL. I'm not going to upload to desktop, I'm going to bring it through feed URL. Now after a month or two, if you want to update this feed, you can always bring the feed back again, and you can use those other elements again if you require. Okay, but in our case at the moment, I'm just going to be inserting this. If this feed is password protected, then you can enter your username and passwords here as well, and I'll cover this set schedule in few minutes. So let me just go to next, and there we go. So while it's run the feed, it's going to give me the header information that I need. So all the information here is what the headers are in my feed, and now I need to map that or match that to the required field ID up here. So SKU in FAB Social, what does it map up to in the feed? So SKU is product ID, title, valid product URL. So the landing page, the product URL of the product, image URL, price. There's no special price because we only have one price in this particular feed. Category options. Is it multi-level category in a single column or single level category in a single level category in a single column? So it is a multi-level category in single column. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that as default. Brand, that is brand. In this case, I'm going to use as a manufacturer, and quantity as quantity. Now if your feed contains variation, so for example if you're a shoe retailer or a shirt manufacturer, and if your products are available in different colors and different sizes, and if your feed contains the variation, you can add the variation criterias up here as well. Now there is a template available to how to create the variation, or how to bring the variation products into Farb Social. Again, we will cover this at a later videos. So for now I'm just going to concentrate on a basic feed setup. Once I've mapped all my mappings, I'm going to save the mapping. Okay, my feed has come up here now. So I've set my feed and the feed is active, and it should start running shortly. Now if I want to view this particular feed criteria, etc., and if I want to set the schedule, my product on the website on this particular feed gets updated on daily basis or weekly basis, etc., etc., and I need to ensure that the Farb Social feed is updated automatically instead of you manually submitting every single day or every single week. So just go and set the schedule. And how does it work? So you can repeat the schedule either daily, weekly or monthly, what time you would like, what's the time zone you would like to collect the feed, and what schedule options do you have. So for example, option 1, do you want to just overwrite all columns? If it is, then just yes. If it's option 2, inserting new records, so we keep the records which are already in the system, but you only want to update the new record. So for perhaps what Farb Social also allows you to do is that it allows you to edit the prices, quantity, titles, etc. Now if you don't want all those changes that you already made overwritten, then you can choose option 2. Option 3 is if you want to particularly target a particular header. So for example, you might have mass updated all your images, and you don't want the title, price, description, etc., anything to change, just the images needs to be changing. Just select the image, save, and you can update that as well. Okay, so in this case I'm just going to choose option all. When do I want to end the schedule? Never, because I'm going to continue. And do I want a confirmation of when the feed gets run? Just select, put your email address in, and save. There we go. Now within few minutes, the products from this particular feed will start appearing in the products section. So if I click on products now, fingers crossed, the product should start appearing in there. If it doesn't, then it will take few minutes to come through. Now the product feed is in our system. I have various other options. The first option is from this products page, which is where it is listed right now, I can push out the status manually, or I can set up a schedule so the statuses can be updated automatically every 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, depending on your criteria. So let's push the status out manually first. So I'm going to send this status of printed A4 paper to various profiles. So all I do is I click on this envelope icon which says message. I click on it. It gives me the profiles where I can send this particular status to. So I'm going to choose Twitter for today. I'm going to sell the product, and I'm going to create the product card as well. And then to compose the message, I'm going to bring the title in, and I'm going to add the price as well. Now price can be at the end. Yep. And now all I need to do is just customize my message. So best offer of printed A4 size, etc., etc. Right, so basic title. I still have 19 other characters left for Twitter, but I'm going to leave this now, and I'm going to send this over. So while it's sending this, I'm going to actually, yeah, there we go. So message sent successfully. So I'm just going to go to my profile page, and this status that we just pushed out should be there for everybody to see. There we go. There we go. So with the image, price, brand. Now this unique bag this URL is what created a selling status, because we wanted to sell this particular product item. And the reason it came about with is, if I show you in here, and can you see where it says sell product? This bit was selected, and because it was selected, I have converted the whole status into a selling status. For your fans and followers to buy this particular product, all they have to do now is click on this unique bag this URL, where fans and followers will be directed to PayPal to complete the checkout process. Within a single click, your fans can buy this product instantly, directly from the social media platform. Now let me show you how to set the schedule for a feed, a product feed. Within the schedule social, there's an option called product schedule. Now I'm going to create a new schedule in here. One of the uniqueness and beautiful thing about Farb Social is that you can create different schedules for different categories, different brands, different profiles. So you can have number of different types of combinations to target your market. Okay. So for this particular one, I'm just going to because I'm going to set the schedule for Twitter. I'm just going to profile name for Twitter beds, just so that this is just for my own recognition. No one's going to see this. It's just for me to identify what I'm doing with this particular feed. I'm going to send it out to Twitter. Okay. Now, within the Farb Social, the detail element of the social, you can have up to 10 different types of message creations through Farb Social. So you can compose as many messages as you can. So if you add title and a product tags, on the right hand side it will show you what it will appear as. But now what I can do is I can add other elements to it. Say so best offer, product title only, and as you see, if you start typing in here, it will start appearing here as well. Okay, that's message 1 done. I can go to second message now. Again, product title, price. Now I also want price next time, so I'll just say your phone won't find it cheaper. Okay, so I've got 6 more characters left. Our system identifies how many characters are still left as well using the titles. Okay, I'm going to go with the third one, and this time I'm going to add price first and then product title. So you can customize your whole status. So you have about 10 different options available here, and this is to sort of give a more human feeling and not a robotic status creation when the status is sent over to social media. You can always come back and edit them as well. Set your schedule from date, time zones. How often do you want? So because it's for Twitter, I'm going to do it every 2 hours. How many messages would you like per day? If it's at 0, then it'll be unlimited. I can target particular category or SKU, or I can category or brand. Now this is very important bit up here. The sell product option up here will convert whether all the statuses through this particular schedule will be available for your fans and followers to buy the products directly from the social media or not. If you tick the product, if you tick the sell product, and if you tick the create product card, then that's what will happen. Your fans will be able to buy the product directly from social media. However, if you untick them, then basically the fans and followers will be directed to your website, which means that you will be generating traffic back to your website, and it will be the product landing page. Repeat schedule. So how do you want to repeat the schedule? Do you want to repeat every day, every weekly, monthly? It's completely up to you. Save the schedule, and that schedule is saved. Now based on this in the schedule criteria that you have set, your feeds, your status will start appearing on that Twitter Beds Online profile. Okay, obviously on the status up here I can pause the schedule as well at any given time. I can edit it as well, and I can view the schedule as well. The rest of the other elements of the FARP Social module will be covered in other videos. I hope this video has helped you in setting up FARP Social and understanding how FARP Social operates, and you'll be able to benefit by engaging with your fans and followers and hopefully generating and creating a new social commerce, a FARP Social commerce. Thank you.